Y'all didn't miss me. Let me see here. I smacked, so just be aware. I smack, honey. Pretty sure it don't fall. It might fall. I'll catch it. I'll pick it up. All right, I'm gonna wait a few minutes. I'm gonna talk about today discrimination, prejudiceness. Okay. On this live, I am going to be very transparent, right? As I always do, very raw and real. Even expose things about myself recently that I'm working through. And I'm going to work this thing through right here on live with you. And hopefully God can lead me and my ancestors, Most God, Yeshua, Emmanuel, Papa, the Holy Spirit can lead me to a solution, right? And maybe the solution will come for you too. I know it's going to happen. I have faith. I believe it. All right. I'm going to see him. I'm trying to make sure it don't fall. Let me get a little bit more chew in. Okay. Damn, sugar ain't gone out of it. It's so good. How did sour patches? I wish it was more sour. Hold on, y'all. Sugar gotta go. Well, see, normally I just pop it. Okay. I'm going to try to talk with because I'm not letting this gum go now, okay? It's not gone. The sugar not gone. All right, y'all. See, the thing is about discrimination, prejudice, racism, it literally comes from one, two, or maybe three things. Somebody hurt you, right? Okay? That's your mindset, and your mindset could be that way because you were raised like that, or you started becoming around people that think like that, so you transform your mind to think like that as well, right? Or no, well, hello, hi, hold on, y'all. Hey, baby, I don't have nothing to eat today. I don't have nothing to eat today. Hey, baby. The bird came to see me. Literally walked right up here to me. R3, you just evil. Oh, I got my cheddar. The cheddar on. Lord have mercy, Jesus. I forgot to turn the cheddar off. Jesus, Lord, help me, Jesus. They all here. Oh, Lord. Hello, y'all. How are y'all doing today? Now, hopefully some of y'all gonna come in here and be good. Come on now, don't help me to just turn the chat off. Keep your nasty comments to yourself. Can we do that today? Today, I know y'all, some of y'all it be itching to say something negative. Just you can't help it. Your mindset just be like, oh my God, I just want to say something nasty today. It ain't gonna fuck up my day. Okay, I'm just gonna close down this here chat. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my chat. Okay. All right, let's get into it. Thank you. Somebody hurt you along the way. Okay. Somebody hurt you along the way. Like I said, it's the way you were raised. You were around some people that have that same mindset. Okay. Or you just a negative, evil person. Like you don't want to do good. You don't want to do right. You just don't want to, and there's nothing anyone can say to you to change that about you. All right. For those who want to break through the layers, let's break through the layers. Okay. For my experience, I'm gonna tell you my experience, my experience within so many different communities and organizations that I have been a part of. Let's start with LGBT plus. Okay. The horn already blowing. All right. Within the community that I'm in, it's reason why I don't even really classify myself in the community because for one, I don't like to be branded as anything myself. I myself, what you guys look at as, having to put a label on something, I look at as I'm normal. Yeah, people have labels as, out of identifying as heterosexual, right? My thing is, how are we going to be just normal human beings, individuals, if we keep on putting labels on everything? Like, can we just be ourselves and that be normal? Why do I have to classify myself in a category that makes you identify me? Like, I'm showing you who I am. Like, I'm if you get to know me, I'm showing you how I'm an individual person, right? You know what I'm saying? If you want to know, like, oh, what do I like sexually? I mean, that's a conversation. That's not you like branding me. But even within the community of the LGBT community, I've spoken about this recently. I mean, in the past on what it was TikTok. But anyway, but I posted it on here. There within the community, if you are a woman who dresses like a boy and you like or attracted to someone else that is dressed like a boy, you get called punk, sissy, fag, but this is the community. This is the one who's supposed to be uplifting each other, right? We're supposed to be the organization, the community that you can be yourself, no matter what that is. But it's not like that, okay? You could sometimes, even with some people within the community that are quote unquote studs or butches, you want to just give them a hug. They don't want to give you a hug. They want to shake your hand because they feel like that's punk. Like, that's mindset. It's something that you need to hear. That means that you're not secure within yourself, that you cannot see a person as an individual. Just because somebody wants to give you a hug does not mean they want to fuck you, baby. Okay? Get out your head thinking that you that cute, butch, stud, some of y'all. Just because a girl like me want to give you a hug, it does not mean that I want to fuck you. Okay? And it goes back to saying, why again are we sitting up here, protesting and all that for rights and talking about heterosexual when we discriminate within the community? Yeah, I heard the horn. Why? Is it just because, it's wanted to be, you want to be feel special? If you special, you special. You don't gotta be a part of a community to know that you're special. Just know that you're special within yourself. You don't need validation to be special. Know that you're special, okay? And if other people don't see that you're special, that's on them. They're missing out on someone that's awesome, okay? And that's one of my issues within that particular community, which is why I do not like to identify as I don't like to identify as a Christian, because I have things about Christianity when I was a Christian that I'm like, y'all, no, you pick and choose. No. And it's not everybody. Of course, it's not everybody, right? Because I was a part of it, that does things within the community. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like in order to overcome certain things, I just wish that this world, we could stop doing the label things and just be individuals. It's like the gays are always talking about how they want people to treat them as an individual, but you continue to put labels. How do you want to be an individual when you want someone to identify you as something other than an individual person? Okay, that's me. You don't have to agree with me, but that's me. That's why when people say, well, what are you? I'm like, what you mean? What am I? Are you stud? No, I'm not a stud. Well, you this. Well, how do I identify you? I am just me. I am just an individual. I am just a human being. That's it. If you want to, like, again, if you want to know what I like, that's on a whole different level. And if you're asking me what I like, why are you asking me what I like? Do you like me? Otherwise, this conversation, it shouldn't even be had. Because if you're, is it curiosity of what I like? Do you like me? Other than that, it's do people go around asking heterosexuals, oh, what do you like? And they're talking about like the sexual part, you know what I'm saying? Other than someone interested in them, right? So I'm like, can we all start just treating each other like individuals and stop putting labels on everything? That's the only way that this world is going to seem what we would be considered normal. Okay. Now, the second part that I want to talk about is to racism within the communities of your race. Okay. Because we talk a lot about racism outside of the race that you are. I'm about to dive deep into it, and y'all know I'm gonna say some shit, but I'm gonna say it because I keep it real and keep it raw and authentic, and I don't give a fuck about what nobody say. Okay. So I'm mostly attracted to dark-skinned women. Here lately, after my last relationship, I noticed that a lot of dark-skinned women that I dated, they have, I would call, enslaved trauma. And also, as well as high light-skinned women, sedity trauma. And I'm gonna break that down. Every time I get with a dark-skinned woman, she has this whole slavery thing because she, and again, this is in your bloodline. If you would heal this shit, you would not even deal with it anymore. If you would heal this shit, right? If you would heal it, you would know you're beautiful just the way you are. But instead, you keep on projecting that shit out into the world. The exes that I have, eventually they get jealous of me, or they'll say comments like, because they're dark-skinned, they get treated like a slave. And I'm like, that's just not so. Not just because your skin color, I've been treated the same fucking way. Okay, I have been I've been discriminated against because of my own me. Look at this motherfucker. Anyway, focus. Because of my own me. Okay, my own skin color. So, and my skin color changes. Like, it's hot. I didn't got darker, and I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Do I like my brown skin color, my redness? Of course, I love me. I love me in all the elements in the things that I am. Okay. But I find that within the relationship, the dark-skinned women, they struggle with that. They feel like people treat them differently because of their skin color. I've met guys that feel that same way, but understanding that it's not the person that you're with fault. It's not their fault. It's something that you need to heal within yourself. It's something someone said to you, did to you, or it's in your bloodline that's just triggering that thing in you and showing you that it needs to be healed. Because a person that's with you, like myself, like, I see beauty, but I can't make you see that your beautiful black skin is beautiful, right? I can say it all day. I could treat you as such. I can honor you. I can respect you. I can love you. But if you don't love yourself and realize that you are beautiful just the way you are, there's nothing that I can do. So since I have dealt with that, I even told my last ex, like, I'm not going to date. I'm not dating my race anymore. I've never dated outside my race. Never, ever, ever have I dated outside my race. And it was not because of I wouldn't date outside my race or anything like that. I just always attracted my race, and I was always cool and comfortable with that, right? But because I feel like a lot of black women have so much drama and trauma in their life, and they won't heal it, it's always the mad black woman some kind of way. Okay. And even though I'm black, I don't want to be a part of that mad black woman anymore. Okay. I've done the whole black power, everything. It's not that I'm turning on my race. Let's get that together. I still honor my race. And even though I'm more than one race, which today I'm going to, this is a new thing I'm going to do today. I'm going to be considering myself as other. Okay. I no longer want to be a part of any race because y'all motherfuckers crazy. Anyway, a lot of y'all, not all. So, within my race, it's not that I'm not going to be like, that's not my people. That's not what I'm saying. It's just that I'm so tired of being a part of some of the mentalities that people have within my race that I don't want to identify, or people to identify me as that being my mentality. I want to be identified as the individual person that I am, period. Okay, I don't want to be, she's black, she probably is this way, she's gay, she's probably that way. No, I am an individual. Okay, get to know me as an individual person. And as much as I love my beautiful chocolate women, I'm taking a step back, and I'm not saying all of y'all are like that. Okay, this is not me like not liking chocolate women ever again in life, because no, this is me saying I'm gonna try something different. Okay, this is me saying I'm gonna open my mind. I have opened my mind, and I want to experience other cultures. Okay, other individuals in that culture. Okay, it's not like I'm gonna go looking for, another culture, be like, oh, let me just be with, or just try to get to know you. And no, it's I don't know, if my mind shifted at some point, and I'm just like, with my black people, I've learned that it is not about black. It's not about your skin color. It's literally about the individual. Okay, and it's not to say if a chocolate woman comes along and she and I, we click together, we connect together, she's healed, of course I would be interested in her if she fit that criteria of what I'm interested in, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. But as it pertains to how I used to be, where I'm just like chocolate, 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 that's why I like chocolate. No, I'm not gonna be like that. And as far as light skin, yeah, I have an issue with light skin, and like I said, let's dive deep into it. I had an ex who was light skinned, and she literally looked at me and said, back in the day, you and I, we wouldn't have been together if we were like in school together, because you're too dark, and you would have been in the cotton fields picking fucking cotton, and I would have been in the master's house. And I looked at bitch, I said, bitch, you ain't even cute. Let's talk about that, hoe. While you trying to talk about somebody's skin color, bitch, let's talk about how you ain't even cute. You light skinned, but you not even fucking cute. How dare you try to say that to somebody, okay? That right there, I noticed in a lot of light skin. And no shade to my beautiful mother, okay? My mother was very light skinned, okay? Very beautiful woman. Now, this is only what my dad said. I didn't see that my mom did that. I never seen it. I know that my mom had to break a lot of barriers within her family, and even I was taught certain things that I had to break barriers within in my family, with learning, dark-skinned people were evil. And I'm being 100%. And of course, that was the ignorance of, no shade to the elderly, you know what I'm saying? And I think that they were hurt or something, but I'm like, well, damn, my grandfather dark, my dad dark, my uncles, the aunties that married and got with their partner was all dark skinned. And so I was a little bit confused. It was so deep that my grandmother didn't want to even see my child, because she thought that my child was for a dark skinned man. Okay, so I'll tell you, I'm keeping it raw and real on this motherfucker. This is to help y'all heal, because we all need to do it, right? And my dad said that my mom, made him feel like a nigga. And I'm like, okay, I'm listening to this. But my mom, I heard my mom tell me that she was raised a certain kind of way, but she was overcoming that. And it's not to say that she didn't treat my dad like that at some point. But I know they had a crazy love connection, even though he was fucking abusive. They really act like a fake fucking flame, and what you call it, a divine feminine, a divine masculine. But the divine masculine became fake flame, or some one of them. Instead of them, rising above it all and coming in union and being a beautiful couple. Okay, him healing his childhood, wounds from, his shit with his trauma, and stop being abusive to my mom, and my mama overcoming her traumas, and stop letting her family get in her business, or however the fuck it happened. Whatever. Okay? Ain't got nothing to do with me no more. I ain't got to hear that shit no more. Okay? All right? Saying all that to say, if we can just find the root of why the prejudiceness started, why you discriminate against a certain person. Is it because of the way they dress? Okay, well, why does it bother you that the way they dress? Does the dressing make the person? Okay, if the person is not somebody that you will fuck with, then why say something unkind about them? Why not just go about your business? But why is it a need for you guys, some of you, to walk and look at a person and look at them and down them? Oh my God, they look like this. Oh my God, they look that like, oh my God. Okay, well, maybe you're more privileged. You ain't gay. Oh, I thought you. Anyway, I rebuke in the mighty name of Jesus. So, why? Why can't you just Keep on pushing. If that's not something that is of your kind or your taste, then let it go. Just keep on walking. You know what I'm saying? Why do you want to down somebody else because of you? Okay, because some of y'all who do that, there have been other people that did the same thing to you. You didn't like it, but you don't comprehend that, okay, if you didn't like it, why would you do it to somebody else? And then when karma comes around and hits you in your ass, now you got hemorrhoids. Okay? Let's break the chains of ignorance, right? Let's break the chains of finding out what caused the prejudiceness in you. Who did it? Why did they do it? Okay? When did it happen? How many times did it happen? Is this everybody that you encounter, or did you just stop and trying to encounter those particular type of people because you felt like all of them were going to be the same? Okay, let's get down to that. And then let's try to heal that. And then let's try to make ourselves more aware of maybe that individual may have that in them. Because let's be real. Let's just say a black person and you're white. Some black person did something really horrible to you, raped you or something, right? And you became like fucking hated every black person on earth. That's something that needs to be healed. Because what if it was a white person that raped you? What if it was white? Would you have become prejudiced against white people and you're white? You wouldn't have. But because your mindset has been taught, niggas, black people, niggas, they try to get over on you. They try to hustle you. Baby, they got white people who do that same shit. Do you understand? They got Latinos. They got Asians that do the same shit, baby. It ain't just the black race, honey. It's not. It's not. And you just have not met the right black person, or shall I say individual that happens to be black. Okay, so I would like for y'all, the ones who really want to heal, sit with yourself tonight. If you meditate, and these are the ones who are on a spiritual journey, because the ones who are not on a spiritual journey are just going to go over their head. They're not going to do it because they only get on here to be negative. I'm talking about the ones who want to heal. I'm talking about the ones who are on a spiritual journey. I'm talking about the ones who have had that type of encounter or hurt and pain. I'm asking if you can sit with that thing. Ask yourself, why do you feel that way? How can you overcome that? Heal it. And once you heal it, allow yourself to, ask God to make your discernment more stronger. That way, when you come, it's say that if you're white and it was a black person that did you something wrong, ask God to make your discernment more stronger, where when you come in encounter with someone that's black, feel who they are before you even allow them to be in your life. Because if you don't, and you continue to attract that particular race that hurt you, they're going to do the same thing just to prove that trauma in you, that, oh, all blacks are evil, horn blue. And it's just not true. It's just not true. Okay? It's really about attracting the right people in your life. What is in you that is attracting these kind of people into your life? And I can tell you what is because you haven't healed from the thing that's hurting you that race did, that individual did, or your prejudiceness for people who may dress quirky or soulful, or they're out there eccentric, and you may be more of a Polo, Gucci, Prada, whomever, right? And somebody may be very basic. Does that make them a person that you should be prejudiced against because you want to spend a lot of money on clothing and maybe they don't? No. Stop looking at the clothing and really get to know the person for who they are on the inside. But my thing is, if you don't want to change that about yourself, I would pray that no one that is good you attract, because all you're going to do is project that onto them and belittle them because you feel like you have more than them, or, oh my God, what is that you have on? Oh my God. And you're constantly projecting the way you feel because you are privileged in the sense of you have money to get things that are more expensive. And even people who have more money sometimes really don't care about Prada and Gucci and all the names, Fendi and all them people. Okay. You know, me personally, I was a person that only got things that it wasn't about how much it cost. I mean, yeah, one time I bought a $700 some dollar fucking pair of pants in Miami. I love the pants. I would have never did. I said this is once in a lifetime thing. Okay? And I love the purchase. I love the pants. They were gorgeous. But it was one time in a lifetime thing because I liked the pants. It wasn't, oh, they're $700 something dollars, I'm gonna buy them. No, it was like you never, branch out and spend a lot of money on clothing. So you really like these pants. You're in another state, just do it this time. You can do it. You'll be okay. And I did it. I probably wouldn't do that now. Even if I had money, even if I became a millionaire, right? Even if I became a millionaire, I actually start my own clothing line because I have ideas. I have a whole bunch of ideas in a whole bunch of different places and a whole different things. I already be having a vision. So I'll probably wear my own clothes. You know what I'm saying? And it'll be really cute on me. So that's neither here nor there. I just wish that y'all who want to do better understand that I'm sorry that somebody hurt you that was a certain skin color, but understand that we all have all of us have a little prejudiceness in us, whether we want to believe it or not, whether we want to acknowledge it. And it's really up to us to conquer that prejudiceness, to figure out why we feel that way. Okay? It's literally not about all the time, outside of your race. Sometimes, again, it can be within your race, within your community, that you will experience that when you shouldn't have to. It's about the individual. Stop looking at the race and please get inside the individual person. Because again, if you continue to attract those kind of people, you're going to continue to feel like that particular person or that particular skin color are all the same, and they're not. And you're really missing out on somebody who really just want to give you a great hug, right? Who really want to tell you how awesome and beautiful you really are, how amazing you are, how I see you, how I see your pain and your hurt. I'm sorry that someone did that to you. And y'all, again, people like to apologize for their race. Like, stop doing that. You are not your race. Okay? I want to just apologize for all the black people. I just want to apologize for all the white people. I just want to apologize for all the Latinos. I just want to apologize. No, I am not my race. I am not my race. I am not every black person. Okay? Do not put me in the box with black people. I am just. Get to know me. Okay? And just to be quite frank with you, I trace my heritage back. And the person that started my fucking heritage was a white woman who fell in love with a black man, which was a slave. And the white woman was my actual relative. I've already traced my people back. I've met some people in Canada that are white, my sixth cousin. That's really close, right? Met a third cousin, a white woman who looks just like my grandmother. Okay, third cousin, third. Okay, the sixth cousin wanted to know how, but how? So my cousin, he did some research and we found this love story. This white woman fell in love with this slave. She ended up having to, what you want to say, slave with him, like do hard work. He had to take her last name because I was like, oh, the slave is my people. It actually ended up being the white woman. Okay. A lot of y'all elevate your mind because y'all are only just really looking at surface things. And a lot of y'all who have these issues with your own skin color, you're projecting that within the race to make other colors, skin colors, and I'm talking about like light skin, dark skin, brown skin, red. You're hurting them because of you, because of the way you've been treated in society, because you're dark skinned, or because you are light skinned and someone told you that you were better than someone who was darker than you because you're light skinned. And that's ignorance. That's complete ignorance. What's going on?
How you doing?
All right, how you doing, baby?
I'm blessed by the best, man. I can't complain.
Amen. Amen. I be seeing you out here doing your thing.
Some days I do not be feeling like it.
You don't be feeling like I feel. I'm on live, so watch what you say.
Oh.
I just had to tell you. he got up out of here. All right, so anyway, let me turn it because I don't want y'all to see who he is. Keep him private. So, again, like, for me right now, it's not that I don't, like my race. I like my race. Again, what race are we talking about? Because I've already told y'all where it started from, the love story. I've already did the ancestry. I have Asian in me. I have Latino. I have Russian blood in me. You know what I'm saying? From a blood perspective, you know what I'm saying? I've already told y'all spiritually, I've connected with my ancestors, and the white people were freedom fighters, which I could, like I said, I could see where I get my heart from. The Indians in my bloodline were warriors. The Egyptians, like I've already went through that. And then we went all the way back to Egypt, like way before that, and I was a whole motherfucking alien. Okay, so if we could just stop projecting our pains and hurts on other people because of our mindset, the world could be a better place. And a lot of y'all who don't want to change your mindset is because you don't want the world to be a better place. You want the craziness in the world. You want people to continue to be evil and fight and kill each other. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't want that. Have we not had enough of that? Hasn't darkness had enough of doing the fuck shit? Y'all don't just never get tired of doing the fuck shit. And the way y'all eat up love, the very thing that y'all don't like, but y'all steady be chasing after light. It don't make sense. Spiritually, it don't make sense. Okay? So although I'm not looking to be in a relationship with anybody, I've found that other races that treat me better than any black person I've ever known or experienced, like better than them. And it's because I feel like I constantly attract the wrong kind of people that happen to be in the same race category as myself. Okay? And again, I understand that it's not the race. I understand mentally it's the individual that happen to be that skin color. That's just like, would I sit up and go, all white people are racist? Hell no. Fuck no. Right? Because they not. They not. There are some beautiful white people, which I hate doing the whole color thing. It really irritates me that I gotta be like the white, the this. I just really wish I could be like this individual. This individual, our individuals are not all good. They happen to be the same like-minded individuals. Okay? So we can start from the root. Pull it from the ground. What happened? What caused me to be prejudiced? Why am I prejudiced? Why am I racist? Why am I discriminating against someone for whatever they are or whomever they are? Why do I do that? If you want to change. Again, this is not for anybody who don't want to fucking change. Why do I do that? Why do I discriminate against my own self because of my skin color? Why do I discriminate within the community of whatever I am, whether you Christian or you Muslim or you LGBT plus, whatever it is, right? Why do I do that within my community? Why does my community do that to me? Do I want to be in a community that thinks like this when I don't? Why am I allowing myself to stay in a situation or community that does not have the same mindset as me? Is it because I want to be noticed? Is it because I need validation? Is it because I want to be seen? Is it because I feel like I'm more important when I'm with a group of people opposed to myself or a couple of people that are like-minded, that have the same mindset as I do? What is it? Why do I stay around these people? Is it because I'm truly like that? Or is it because I'm a wounded individual? And most of the time it's because you're wounded. Boom. Most of the time it's because you're wounded. And so many of y'all have closed y'all heart space up. Y'all have just become evil. You just stop letting love in. And anytime love comes towards you, you fuck it over. It could be in any skin color, any community, and a lot of y'all discriminate against people like myself, someone who God touched, because y'all consider me as a gay individual. I consider myself as normal. Y'all consider me as gay. I'm an individual who like what I like. But y'all want to put a label. I'm gay. That's what y'all want to identify me as. I'm an individual that is a child of God. But because of y'all mindset, I'm gay, how could I be a child of God? How could I be really an earth angel when all y'all taught is that gay people are abomination of God, which is not fucking true. And God's proved to a lot of y'all that that's not true, because a half of y'all motherfuckers then came up against me and wonder why I ain't dead yet. It's because God trying to show you something, but you don't want to fucking believe it. Y'all been wanting my fucking life to be hell here on back. But you refuse to believe that I'm an earth angel. You refuse to believe that I'm touched by God. Half of y'all do this shit because of your ego. Half of y'all do it because you do not understand. Half of y'all want me to be dark. All the way dark. So you continue to try to mold me into something that I'm not. I've told you who I am. I ain't changing it. I'm sticking with it. The only thing I'm going to be doing is evolving, getting more powerful. Okay? Learn to be yourself, man. Stop the discrimination in the world. Go heal your bloodline. If you was a white man, white woman raised up with hating certain skin colors, man, go heal it, bro. Ask yourself, why do I feel this way? Why do I want to kill somebody because of their skin color? What is wrong with me? And part of it has mental, you got some mental health going on up in there. The reason why you can't break them chains. But it ain't nobody's fault that you feel that way. Man, your mindset is closed off, bro. Or sis. Can we break the chains that bind us to the devil? Can we rise above it all, y'all? Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we awaken to the truth, the way, and the light? Can we do it as a people? And our people ain't good. And I'm not exing that out. But I'm talking about, can we find our people? The ones that want to be good, the ones that want to overcome, the ones that want to stand, the ones that got the love in their heart, the ones who want to say, I understand, I get you, I see you hurting, I see that you have traumas. Come here, let me love you some. Let me pour into you a little bit to lift you up. Okay, let me tell you what I see about you that you don't see in yourself, but can you believe it? Because see, some of y'all, people can come encounter with y'all and tell y'all that, and all you do is you take from them. oh, they're gonna keep pouring to me. I'm just gonna lay here and just let them pour into me, and I'm gonna just suck them dry, and I ain't gonna do nothing else but just let them just pour into me and make me feel good about myself momentarily. And when I get feeling all depressed and down because I don't want to do the motherfucking work and I don't want to motherfucking heal, I'm just gonna go back to them and just suck their ass dry. That's not doing work. That's a counterfeit fucking healing. Do the work. Do the healing. Be honest with yourself. You know, if you gotta get in your motherfucking room and some black person that did you something and you want to say, I hate that motherfucking nigga, motherfucking say it. If that's gonna make you feel better and overcome that fucking shit you got on the inside of you, that racism, that prejudiceness, discrimination, fucking scream it the fuck out loud. Let it out. But fucking heal it. Because every person in the world that is that skin color, you're making them suffer for something someone did to you or said to you. Or like I said, because you was raised like that. And it's not right. And it's not fair. And of course, this world is not fair. But you can be one of the people in the world to change. I talked to somebody and they told me a very interesting story. How their grandpa he's a white man and he's racist. He was racist. And this person had biracial children. He would not touch that baby at all. Okay, because the baby, you know, y'all consider black because if a white person this with a black man or, you know, whatever, y'all consider black. Individual, they're individual, y'all. It's individual, it's a child. It's a child, it's an individual, right? Right? It's fucking Adam and Eve, right? We all came from it, right? Most of us, okay? Anyway, 2 years it took him to pick her up. But I was so proud of that story because I said, it took him 2 years, but he overcame. And he loved her to death. There was something inside of his heart. It had to shift, and it almost made me want to cry. Because I can only imagine an old white man who had that kind of mentality, normally sticks with that kind of stuff. Okay? But somewhere inside his heart, and I gotta believe that it was God shifting his heart to see that this is a baby. This baby ain't did you nothing. And I'm not gonna go into details about his story, but for him to shift his mindset and open his heart for this baby, and he loved his grandbaby. That's the kind of stories that are powerful to me. Those are the kind of stories to tell me that anybody can change racism. They just gotta want to. Anybody can change the discrimination. You know, anybody can change the prejudice in them. They just have to want to. They have to sit with that thing and say, why do I not like this person? And when you get all the way down to the root of it, you're going to realize it ain't even the person that you don't like. It's something that happened to you that you didn't like. And everybody had to fucking pay for it. That's remotely similar to that thing that happened. Okay? So tonight, y'all, I'm asking you, you don't have to, right? Because if you don't want to heal, you don't want to do better, you don't want to change your mindset, of course you're not going to do this shit. Some of y'all on here just wanted me to read the fucking chats, and I'm not doing it today. How about that? I ain't reading out one motherfucking chat. I didn't turn the bitch off. I can hide it right now if I want to, but I just don't feel like doing that either. I'm not gonna fucking read it. How about it? For y'all who want to change, sit with yourself tonight. If you meditate, you pray, are you just a person that sits in silence and thinks thoughts and be mindful? Practice mindfulness. Whatever it is that's hurting you, dealing with discrimination, prejudiceness, or racism, go from the beginning. And just literally start with, why do I feel that way? What happened to me? And get a notebook and write it down to yourself. and put on at a date it happened. Who did it? What was their skin color? Okay. And then after you go through that, then if somebody else did it, do that same thing. Then go back to it and see if there are traits about that person, right? Those individuals that are similar. If you find similarities in them, that's something that you're attracting, right? Because you haven't healed from the first person. So the second person that came into your life, right? Because you never healed from that first thing that person, that skin color did. And then if the third one came, you still ain't healed from it. So it's constantly attracting those kind of people. Start healing that thing, that wound, okay, within yourself. And then as you go along your journey, those people that you did not like that race, right, or how somebody dressed, or within the community, start seeing if you start attracting people that are a little bit different. But use discernment, right? Because we don't want to continue to attract those same people in our life, right? We want to be able to see them coming. That was a big confirmation, right? We don't want to continue to attract those same kind of people in our life. We want to see them coming. We want to red flag them. We're going to say, wait a minute, this looks familiar. Okay, I looked at my book and I see the traits within the people that I've attracted that did this to me. So I need to attract people that may be that skin color, but that don't carry that same wound in them, that same unhealed evil in them, that's gonna eventually do that same thing to me again, and I'm gonna be fucked up all over again. Okay? Because they have a lot of people that, have a certain skin color, y'all, that are really amazing people. They really cool as fuck. They don't even look at like people that way. Like I see people all day long on my job, and I look at people as individuals. Do a lot of people look at me as an individual? No. Some of these people are stalkers. Some of these people, I believe that y'all be on my damn channel and be right here at my job, be giving me evil eye. You mess with one of me Latinos, we gonna all fuck you over. Oh, okay, bitch. You deal with God on that one. See, I'm not down with that. If you're gonna be one of them people who, with your race, you mess with one of us, you got to deal with all of us instead of understanding what happened, or why do this one person not like this person? Why do we all should not like this person because one person don't like him? What happened? What's the situation? Why you don't like them? Would I like them for myself? But no, y'all don't think for yourselves. Again, y'all come in groups because you feel stronger. But can you stand as an individual and still feel stronger? Most of y'all can't because you ain't healed. Every mind is like that mind, go with that mind. Everybody who say go left, everybody go left. We don't know why we're going left, but that's my people. I'm going left. They said go left. Come on. Then go right on the fucking rabbit hole and get ate up. Like some motherfucking snakes or some shit. I'm the motherfucker like, wait a minute, bitch. Why we going left? What's over there to the left, bitch? I don't give a fuck what skin color is. What's to the left, hoe? Well, we don't know. Well, what the fuck you gonna send me? You think I'm about to follow you to the left, and you don't even know where the fuck we going. You just going because Jorge or whatever fucking said go motherfucking left. No, bitch. No. I'm gonna stand right here. I ain't gonna go left, right, or nowhere till I find out what the fuck is going on. That's me. But not y'all. A lot of y'all just go with the motherfucking flow. Oh, they said what? Come on, let's go motherfucking, let's go hang them. Let's go, whatever the fuck y'all, let's go do Santa Maria. All that dumb shit. Y'all fucking kids, bro. Find out who you fucking with. Find out about the individual, bro. Stop being prejudiced because of somebody else shit that somebody else said or did, or somebody who hurt you and all of that shit, bro. Stop that shit because you only hurting yourself. And you're missing out on some great, amazing, beautiful fucking individuals. Man, some amazing people, y'all. But you keep hurting the good people, and it's almost like you don't want no more good people in the world because you keep hurting the good people. And at the end of the day, you're going to need a good person to give you a genuine hug. Because, baby, if you're dark and you fuck with dark, how they hugs feel? Very ingenuine, doesn't it? Don't fill you up, huh? That's why y'all keep coming after the light. We want y'all's. No, you can't want us if you wanted to fucking kill us. You want to down us. How you want ours? How? I don't even discriminate against the dark, but y'all discriminate against me all the fucking time. I mean, you know, prejudice can go to different levels. Oh, she's an earth angel. I don't like her. I'm a fucking demon. But did she call me a demon? But didn't you just say you was a fucking demon? So, but why you don't want me to call you a demon? You know you a demon. Why you don't want me to call you a demon? Why? You know you a demon. Did she just call me a demon? Didn't you just say that you was a demon? But I can't call you a demon, but you just said you was a demon. Where they do that at? Okay, y'all. I'm about to get off this channel because I am about to get back on here in a few minutes to do a reading. Man, I hope this like open your mind, like y'all. Just open your mind and try, bro. Only for y'all who want to do better. Because I really feel like a lot of y'all who get on here don't want to do better. You know. Anyway. All right, beautiful people. I'm about to go. I'm about to go. Hey, I'm about to go. Ooh, I'm about to go. Hey, this just love. This just love. This just love. This just love. Don't forget to love yourself. Yourself. Don't forget to love yourself. 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 Don't forget to love yourself. Bye. Peace. And y'all know the last part.